Nigeria. No breakdowns, only breakthroughs.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry day.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense
to the issue for better discussion.
Seku Sherry
coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry say,
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia.
it is time to talk.
Bringing sense
to the issue for better discussion.
Seku Sherry
coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to
Seku
talk.
Sherry day.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk.
For better discussion.
Seku Sherry
Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry coming to
Seku
talk.
Sherry day.
Liberia, listen to the voice of Liberia. It is time to talk. Bringing sense to the issue for better discussion. Seku Sherry
Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Entertainment for information and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk. Liberia, Seku Sherry coming to talk. Good information, entertainment and education. Seku Sherry coming to talk.
Seku Sherry day.
Seku Sherry from Monday to Friday, Liberia. From Monday to Friday, from Monday to Friday, Seku Sherry
coming to talk.
Whenever you wake up in the morning, all you need to do is to say thank you, God Almighty. Waking up in the morning, I've always said it is not that you are righteous than others that are going through a lot. It's because of the mercy of Allah that has kept every one of us moving. We woke up to the news of very devastating news of one of our brothers, a friend, and a trusted partner to us, about the passing of his father, in person of Napoleon Duclé. During these difficult times, it is time to be very strong. No matter what, we can never ask God for what he has done. All we need to say in the Muslim religion is to say thank you. Christians do the same. Because you can never judge or ask God why he said he has done certain things. Take the life of another person. And they will say he gave it and he decides and takes away. We pray that God open all of the good doors for Omen Duclé. In these difficult times, we want to send Napoleon Duclé and the family our condolences to you people. You guys need to be very strong. Good morning, folks, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Liberia, on Voice of Liberia, 104.1 in Monrovia, 95.7 in Grand Bassa, 96.7 in Lofa, 89.7 in Margibi, 90.7 in Bong, and other frequencies across Liberia. You can also get us on www.voiceofliberiaradio.com. Also live on Radio Garden and different platforms. You can go on YouTube. We're also live on YouTube, Voice of Liberia. Good morning, folks. Whatsoever you are joining us this morning, we want to say good morning and welcome. If it is in the afternoon hour, in the evening, you've joined us. It depends on which one of the countries you've got yourself this morning. We want to say welcome to the People's Program. This is where we sit to talk about the issues that matter to our country. We're going to be here this morning and we're going to be your partner up to 10 o'clock. We've got the issues to talk about. My name is Sekou, and indeed my name is Sekou Sharif. Inshallah, with the blessing of my parents, protection of Allah, and acceptance, we will be here this morning up to 10 o'clock. Samira Wola, the Iron Lady, I will call her. Let me say good morning to you, my sister.
Okay, so let me say good morning to you, Sekou, and I want to say good morning to our most cherished Liberians. Good morning to all of you. Those of you in the diaspora, we want to say good morning to you. And we want to welcome you to another edition of Good Morning Liberia. It has been a long weekend, and we are here again. We are here to enlighten your minds about those things that you don't know about. And here to give out information as usual. So let me say good morning to all of you, and let me welcome you to a fascinating edition of Good Morning Liberia. Good morning to you, Sekou, and I won't ask you as to how was your weekend because
you are aware of how it go.
Thank you. So definitely I will not ask you how was your weekend because we spent the weekend together in Banka, Bon County, and from there we carried the game live. And afterwards, we left and went to Bombing County to go and sympathize with a friend and brother, Napoleon Ducle. He's known as Chairman Nat. That's how people called him. So he lost his father, and we were in Bombing on Sunday. That was yesterday. We had to take a long drive to go and, pay our visit out to him because his father has been buried yesterday too.
Sure.
Yeah, so when such time arises, you need to be there for a friend and brother who's always there for you too.
Yeah.
So that was it, and we came back to town, and here we are this morning, bringing you all of the updates that we are to bring you. So Sekou, we have a very long plate this morning. And let me just give out our lineup for today, those things that will be discussed on the broadcast. And there are a couple of things we will talk about. We have important things to talk about. But in passing, we will talk about the reception we got from Bon County. In passing, we will talk about it. And also our sympathy to our brother and friend, Gemini, that of which we just talked about. And also in passing, we will talk about the filter vehicle that's transporting the national counter sports meet players. We will talk about it. That will be in passing. And one of the things, we have a couple of major discussions this morning. One of the things that will be discussed this morning is this issue pertaining to the former president, George Manning Weah. His vehicle was stopped from entering the premises where the late Senator Prince Johnson funeral was held, and he spent up to 45 to 1 hour in his vehicle. Why is it that he was told not to enter? We will have a conversation around it, and it was so embarrassing, but I don't want to go into it. We will go into it. The Senator Yaya Nimlen's statement during the burial of the late Senator Prince Johnson. That is something we will also look into. And fellow Liberians, we will take our time to play and analyze all of the Vice President statements during the late PYJ funeral, ranging from his tribute and response. We will look at that. And at the same time, the senator, when he was alive, Prince Johnson, how he was being treated, and when he passed out, how he was being treated by his godson Jeremiah Kun. At the time the Senator Prince Johnson was living, the way in which he was being treated, we will play some of his videos. You will listen for yourself as to some of the complaints that he did and all of that. And after he passed out, we listened to Jeremiah Kun, who is the vice president. He had all of what he had to say. So what we look at the time the senator was alive and the time he passed out, those statements that Jeremiah Kun made, we will look at them this morning. And also, we will talk to the people of Nimba County. Despite all that has happened, we have few things to say to Nimbayans. And I don't want to go into it. We have all of that on our list. MDR statement. We will go into it. MDR made a statement at the burial of the late Prince Johnson. And they said a whole lot of things. We will analyze it. You will listen for yourself. And even from that statement, you can conclude as to what happened. That is something we will go into. And in passing this morning, we will talk about Gregory Coleman, the police inspector. He seized money from officers few days ago. We will talk about it. That is something that we will also go into. So you see, we have a full plate this morning. So we're not going to waste time. We will just acknowledge just few persons, and then we'll be able to go into those things.
And also the cash giveaway.
You see, so you just reminded me. Okay. So the cash giveaway is on this morning, and this Monday is a 4,000 Liberian dollars Monday. We're giving out 4,000. So those of you out there will give out 4,000 to more than 15 persons this morning. All you need to do to be a part of the draw this morning to win yourself a 4,000 Liberian dollars is to dial *799 hash. And when you dial that code, you just call it. After you call it, you press number 8. Number 8 is for Voice of Liberia. And then you play with just 100 Liberian dollars. Just 100 Liberian dollars this morning gives you 4,000 Liberian dollars. So you can play more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So you're using your Lone Star SIM card to play with 100 Liberian dollars, dialing *799 *8 hash. Or you do it the longer way, *799 hash. And then you press number 8. And then you put in your 100 Liberian dollars and play with it this morning and stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Play now because we have money here to give out. This is Tina Cooper, and this person says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from the USA. Zembuyu Tobe writes, watching from Dubai. Now the whole country knows that Liberia is divided from all indications under JNB fake government. What we saw in Nimba is an alarm ringing in the ears of all Liberians. Making JNB president has been the greatest political mistake, deception, and ungrateful attitude." Okay, Christian Sickbird says, "Councillor Jonathan massacre here. The process is no longer a general criminal investigation into the allegation of arson, but SIM has begun to focus on a particular individual. The individual has been taken into police custody, but clearly state security apparatus has taken seize of the matter and carried out a process that lends itself in escalating, incriminating statements. The individual has requested and been denied an opportunity to consult his lawyer, and he said state security agency have not effectively warned him of his absolute constitutional right to remain silent. More than this, the accused has been denied the assistance of a lawyer of his choice at every stage of the investigation in gross violation of his fundamental human rights, has made obligation upon the state by the organic law of the land. And as such, no statement by the security apparatus, especially so the NSA doing its so-called interrogation, may be used against him at a criminal trial, just so you know." Jacob Flomo says, "See you." Okay, he said, "Good morning." And then Stanley Sheriff writes, "Under this unprepared president, eating has become a major achievement under this unprepared president. On the other hand, while the Liberians are suffering, the 3 branches of government are in bed to rescue themselves, but not a large population of the country." Esimankia is following us this morning, and he says, "Sekou Sheriff T-Shite, oh man." Abraham Wongo is watching us from Banga City, Bon County. And this is Avino. He says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from Banga, Bon County this morning. Thanks to you guys for the great job." And this is Kali Bang. And this person said, "Good morning, y'all. Devil buried pastor only in Liberia. Sad." Joseph Colette says, "Good morning, Voice of Liberia. I have more than 17 persons that are listening to Voice of Liberia this morning. It is my responsibility to put my speaker loud as possible as it is, so my bungees can know what's happening in our country under this so-called government. I'm watching from Banga City, Bon County." Umuru M. Baker writes, "Good morning, VOL. I'm watching you from Carysburg." No, he said Carey and McDonald Streets, Freedom Printing Press. Okay. And this is journalist Samuel Flomo. He is watching. George Boakai, he writes, "This too is Liberia. Let us pray for Mama Liberia." Zembuyu Tobe, he says, watching from Dubai. VP Kun said, and I quote, PYJ, those who said they will not speak to you are sitting here. This statement was referring directly himself and JMB. They used war crimes, court pressure, and provocation to kill PYJ, but the people of Nimba County are aware. And then Diamond says, a hint to the Liberia National Police. When a long train of abuses pursuing invariably the same object, inconveniences a design to reduce the people under absolute despotism, it is the people's right. It is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guides for the future. Heeds this, Mr. Inspector General of the Liberia National Police. James Gifler said that he's watching from his Soul Clinic resident. Chia Exeter's Inheritance Talbot says good morning to the family of VOL. I'm Chia Exeter's Inheritance Talbot, following from Broadville City Flower Farm Community.
Okay.
Thank you for the hard work. Jane B is a funny looking man. That was what Chia said. So that's it for the acknowledgement. As we're going over to Sekou to get into our discussion, hope that you continue playing the cash giveaway to win 4,000 Liberian dollars by dialing *799 hash and select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars and play more than one time.
And let me just say it about this. Most of you have, some of you, not most of you, some of you have doubt in the cash giveaway. It is something rare. You've listened to all of the people that have won. We've called them out. So we encourage you to play, and you stand a chance to win. Things are difficult in Liberia. And so if you win yourself 5,000, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, it helps. So we encourage you to play the cash giveaway. And so you need to play the cash giveaway now, and you stand a chance to win. Today we're going to call a lot of winners. Every 30 to 45 minutes, we'll call winners. So the more you play, the better chances you stand to win, and the more time we've got to call winners. Yes, we just want to share our experience a little bit. Today's conversation and today's show are going to be very hot. You can rest assured on that. We've got the issues, and we've got the best analysis about what has transpired in the country, particularly in Nimba, ranging from the Capitol building, moving to Nimba County, the way things happened, looking at the life of the late Prince Johnson and all of that. We want to extend our thanks and appreciation to Mr. Moses Topperfield. He's the former county inspector of Bon County, and his beautiful wife, including his children. And some of you want to know why I say we're extending our thanks and appreciation to him. When we went to Bon County, and then we did the commentary between
Maryland
Bon and Bon, and we decided to come back to Monrovia, but the time was not in our favor. Very late, and driving on that road is very, unsafe during the night hours, and we decided to pass the night in Bon County.
Yes.
And passing the night in Bon County, we went to almost all of the guest houses. The place were filled.
There was no space.
That was not intentional, though. The people doing business, though.
Oh, yeah.
And the country was so jam-packed. And so the players of the two teams were there. Officials were there. Maybe other people went there for weekend. A lot of things happened. And so we couldn't have our way through all of the guest houses we visited. And Mr. Moses Stubberfield extended his helping hands to us, and then he gave us a very nice place, and he cooked for us that night. We enjoyed our drivers. It was a nice thing, and I saw Samira Jess and the manager Kutu Sao too as well. We want to say thank you to you, Mr. Moses Topperfield, the former county inspector. We want to say thank you. We're very humble. It is just, in fact, the man wanted to even leave his home, his bedroom, to go to his other's house just to allow us to, that. And I said to him, I said, this is just extraordinary. It takes a person to do what you've done, not knowing us. You just listen to us on the radio, and to be so nice to us, going to that extent, it is something that we're very humbled about. We're grateful to you. We want to say thank you in this open manner. To see people like you is very hard. We're very humble.
Yeah.
So thank you very much to your beautiful wife.
Yes, to his wife too. Yeah, she was so nice.
Imagine she provided us for us to go and take shower.
Yes. To freshen ourselves. And she's a nice person.
It is this person. Word on tomorrow. We'll play Jeremiah Combs' speech, one of his speeches, or the speech he made at the funeral of the late Senator Prince Johnson. In less than 1 hour, Jeremiah Combs made more than 10 different mistakes.
I'm saying.
His speaking ability is very poor. Jeremiah Combs, as the vice president of our country, he stands before the people and he says that some of you people not baby.
Yeah, I really
not
I really don't know. And you went for a funeral.
In the presence, it was not that he was speaking in a colloquy, but he was speaking in the context of a standard English, but he failed to understand or to pronounce the better word. If someone goes to take shower, and then the man says, some of you not take by yeah, that's how poor Jeremiah Combs is when it comes to articulation. He suffers a lot, but that will be for tomorrow. And the reason why we will come with it is because this country, the opposition at the time, felt that people should have a doctorate degree before you become president of this country or vice president of this country.
Even the ones that have the degree now.
So we will start to teach them, because Jeremiah Combs is dull. He lacks the little things that he needs to understand to speak. And then his posture as the vice president is poor. He speaks poorly, and he shows his limitation whenever he takes the stage. But we talked about that at the right time.
Yes. Let's check your WhatsApp. Yes.
On the issue about the police, Samara, and the reception we got from Bong, we want to say thank you, all of our folks there. People on the field. We want to say, what's the name of the police commander? Fasu. Someone said Fasu. Yes,
that guy.
Let me say this in this public manner. I hope, sometimes you people think that, oh, we hate the police and we can't say anything good about the police. Let me say this. I don't know Fasu, but I want to say this in the open manner. Fasu, you've got our admiration. You are one of Liberia's best police commanders. Fasu is very trained and professional. Imagine we enter the field. Everything. It is not that Fasu worked for us, no. But the way in which we saw the security system that was put in place, ranging from outside of the field, moving inside of the field, all the things were coordinated in a security mood. We want to say thank you to you, the commander. And this is a commander, I noticed that he does his job without any side, or maybe you from John Brown Party or Peter Paul, where you say, okay, you know what? you come from this side, everything. In fact, he knows, Fasu Shari. Someone just tested me his phone in Fasu Shari.
Okay.
He knows how to speak to people. He's never that arrogant policeman who will say, you move on, man. Move on, everything.
He's so flexible.
He speaks to you and make you to understand that this is what he wants you to do. And so Fasu Sharif, the police commander of Bon County, want to say thank you. We were watching you from distance. We saw how you coordinated the things on the field. All of the games, there were no chaotic scene. And even in Bon County, there are a lot of persons have said a lot of good things about you. How you handle issues. You are not that very, destructive
Or arrogant. Most of them
police
are
commander.
arrogant.
So we want to say thank you to you. We want to say thank you to all of your members in Bon County. You guys are extremely great. And we encourage other people. This is what we want to see in the police. Let me tell you something. Crimes at times are intentionally being committed. But sometimes they are not intentional. Sometimes the little mistakes that people make get them into problems. So it is just fair enough, you that understand what the law says, to handle the issue with some level of professionalism.
Yes.
So as to allow that person that has committed a crime or wants to commit a crime to understand that this is what the law says. You can enforce the law without being rude or arrogant. And this is the best that we saw all of this man called Fasu Sharif.
Yes.
We want to say thank you to you, Fasu. I'm told you are the commander of the police detachment in in Bon County. You are a great son, and we are proud of you. We are proud of you. He passes by our commentary booth looking, and he did extremely well, fellow Liberians. Fasu Sharif, the commander of the police detachment in Bon County.
Okay, so we can move quickly to the issue of Gregory and the money that he seized or collected from officers along the highway.
So at 8 o'clock, we start our conversation.
Yes.
We are hoping to have the national youth chair of MDR either on the phone or in our studio. And the reason why we are not certain, I got information last evening that members of MDR were chased out of Nimba County, and some of them slept in some of the villages, and even some of them slept in some of the villages around Bon County for their safety.
Yes.
Because we're told that the vice president is angry of what they did and how they spoke. And so the vice president said he will do everything to come after them.
And those of you who don't know MDR, Seku, some people are listening when you say MDR, they be thinking that the party that PYJ was in before he passed. It's his party.
Yes.
Yes.
So we will have it either any time but 8 o'clock. Now, let me go to Gregor Coleman Facebook handle. Gregor Coleman had a post. Gregor Coleman had a post, I think, while driving to Monrovia, and then he saw something. You want to go on just step Coleman. He saw officers of the Liberia National Police collecting money from drivers. Let me first of all condemn the action of those police officers. It is wrong, and it is something that they see to be legitimate. If you don't give a police officer money, he creates all of the unnecessary problems for you. Even if you're in the wrong, but you gave a police officer's money, he doesn't see what are the wrong things you've done. So let me read for you, for those of you that have not been privileged to see this on social media. This is what Gregor Coleman posted 2 days ago. He said, this afternoon, while on my way from Nimba, I saw something really concerning. Some highway patrol officers were bothering drivers and taking bribes. This is a clear sign of some of the key issues we need to tackle to keep our standards high. But what truly counts is our strong commitment to serving with honesty and integrity. These officers have been turned over to the Professional Standards Division for further disciplinary actions. We're committed to restoring public trust and ensuring that every officer serves with integrity, professionalism, and respect for the rule of law. And then he places the monies that were collected from the guys on the police vehicle and all of that. Let me first of all condemn police officers that are in a constant habit. Y'all can do it to say that your constitutional right to take money from people.
They will be insulting you. Oh.
As soon as you not getting money, that wahala. The drivers are really suffering.
Yes.
Yes. We want to condemn those of you police officers that are in the habit. If you ask a driver and say, give me money, they not give you the money, you want to give them some kind of problem. You want to ask them for the other document. You want to take them to the police station everything.
You're wearing your seatbelt.
You're wearing your seatbelt.
You're doing this, you're doing that. There will be some kind of problem.
Even though it is fair enough for them to use it. But let us look at it this way. On the same radio, officers of the Liberia National Police, they've complained. In fact, you have separate complaints.
Yeah.
Some of the officers, they've complained that they are yet to take pay since they were placed in the police force. Or they were recruited, for a better word.
Yes.
In the police force. Since they were recruited under the stewardship of Gregory Como, they are yet to receive a salary. But every day they are working. It said that Gregory Como is not aware. He's aware. Because before anyone that has been recruited within the police, it must have reached the consent and approval of Gregory Como. Is he not aware that more than 100 or more than 200 police officers are yet to receive salaries for a month or months? He's aware. What has he done? Nothing. Is he, Gregory Como, not taking salary? He's taking his salary. Is he not taking his benefit? He's taking his benefit. So what becomes of those officers that are deprived, even though they are bearing the flag of Liberia? What becomes of them? Who know whether some of those officers were among those officers that he saw and he said the people should serve with integrity? They said, this is a parable, they said, if you don't want the cat or the rat to eat the bunny, tell the bunny not to smell. You cannot say police officers should not, when you are not providing the enabling environment for them to survive. It is the legs of Gregory Como and that of Joe Boaka and those useless legislators we have in our country that are making those police officers to be on the street, to be harassing, because that is not something.
That is
they
harassment.
are harassing the people. They are harassing drivers, peaceful citizens. It is because of the useless legislators we have and the unprepared president that sits in the presidency of our country that lacks the will to lead this country. And it is because of this wicked, savage, unserious young man that sits as the head of the Liberia National Police. That's the reason why you are seeing those of the officers in various streets, highway patrols, harassing drivers because they are not being paid. Even those of the people that have been paid, they've been underpaid. How do you expect a law enforcer to enforce a law of a person that is doing bad, and that person at that moment decides to give a law enforcer $1,000, and that law enforcer is making $125?
Or that law enforcer doesn't even have anything in his pocket to carry home.
No,
to his
let us agree. He makes $125. He makes $150. He makes $175. But that money doesn't even come so easily. And then a person that commits a crime stands before that law enforcer and say, I will give you $1,000 for you and allow me to go. You think that is about loyalty? You think that is about love for the job you do? No, it is not. Do you know how much Gregory Coleman moves with on a daily basis? Do you know that? Do you know how much he uses to support his habit? Do you know that all of those ERU, EPS officers that are assigned to B Mountain and other companies where the monies go to, it goes in the pocket of Gregory Coleman? But when those officers, they've been left with nothing but to harass the people, until Gregory Coleman can reform himself and decide to allow those officers to be paid readily. It is not just to say pay, but to be paid readily.
in time.
Gregory is bluffing. He wants to show that he was passing from Nimba to County Monrovia. That bluff, nothing will happen. And the officers will continue to do what they've been doing, because you've not set the foundation to allow them to do the right thing. How dare you pay a police officer that's supposed to do the right thing? She stands under the sun, and he or she makes $100, $200, $150, $175. The money that Gregory can take and give to some of his girlfriends to cook for him. Say, call me dry.
Yeah.
It is that money that our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our relatives are working in the police for on a monthly basis. And they do not even have it so easily. More than 200 people in the police, they are yet to be placed on the payroll. But Gregory will come on Facebook and make it to look like the people, there's a system. There's no system. Even if there's a system in the police, the system does not favor those of the officers of the Liberia National Police. And you know, sometimes I can get fair with the police people because they are their own problem. That is it. So that thing what Gregory can impose, oh, you transform the police, you know, the police days and everything. No, you cannot transform the police when you've not set the standard or the foundation to have them to be transformed. You don't pay the people regularly. When the people got operation to go do things and everything on the market, you quash it.
Yeah. At times 3,
The
4,
other time, the men are
5
talking,
months.
the ERE men, I know the PSU, the men say they were going, I know the men who can be part of the rioting and everything. They say, oh, they needed to have an operation. I think that that's the time they're going to CDC area and everything. The men that they brought out, they say the men are supposed to get it. They say, oh, Gregory step on it again. But this is the man that is talking about integrity. What integrity he has when you've employed all of the police officers to private institutions. In the communities, people are vulnerable. Then you say you get integrity. What kind of integrity you get? You are playing the role of investment commission boss, talking to people, giving them assurances that they can invest in Liberia. Are you supposed to do it?
That's the question.
Or you police director?
A misplaced police director.
Then you say integrity. What integrity do you have? Do you have an integrity?
You know, I think what he did, he just needed some attention.
No, that
was
is
the
Gregory.
reason
Gregory
why.
wants to get that unnecessary attention.
So he had to do it. But if you say you're going around to do that, You yourself, you should be able to pay the employees. You should be able to pay the officers their money. Imagine some officers, they are not taking salary, right? People are complaining that after 5 to 6 months, they are not yet receive salaries.
But
so how do you expect these people families to eat now?
Yeah. But then you go there and say,
yeah,
integrity.
Yeah.
Integrity way.
Something that you not even take or you not even continue is what you said that you started. So who told you that Greg is not even know that officers can collect money from test station?
He's aware.
So how you do the teacher and say, hey, you know, yeah, that was that attention you need that.
Greg
because he's aware.
He knows. He knows that people in the police are not taking pay. So what has he done? So now before sometimes you do these things, nobody is supporting police people. You listen to us, we are not. But sometimes before you do these things,
you put your mechanism in
you
place.
need to ask yourself as a leader, what's causing said action? Is it that we've done everything, but these people just want to do this intentionally? But you've not done what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Your government has refused to allow more than 200 police officers to get on the payroll.
Yeah.
They are not taking pay. People are wearing police uniforms. They are not taking pay.
The people got to show their own uniforms.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
People paying for their own ID cards in the police. Then how do you expect them to survive?
That's the question.
Then shamefully you come on social media and say this and all of that. Let's take a few calls on this.
Yeah,
and
just few calls because
and then at 8 o'clock we'll go into our real conversation here this morning on the show.
Okay, so the cash giveaway is on, and right after we take our calls, we will call our winners. We will call 2 winners, 4,000 each. So if you're listening, you can play now by dialing *799# and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with your 100 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Play more than 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The line from Monrovia is already ringing. Sekou, you keep calling the numbers, then I'm going to call the line from Monrovia.
Okay, so the lines from Monrovia
the line from Monrovia is here.
Okay. So the Lone Star line for Monrovia is 0880 907 907 0880 907 907. And that of the
orange line for Monrovia is 0779 003835 0779
and that is the 2 numbers that are they are the 2 numbers
for
Monrovia. For those of you in the counties, be you in Grand Bassa, be you in Mangibi, in Bong, in Lofa, in Nimba, in other parts of the country, other counties, Bombing, Grand Cape Mount, Wapulu, Sinos, Riverses, Grand Coup. Yeah, are your numbers 0773 419502 0773 419502 or 0555 184711 0555 184711. For those of the females you're listening to us, even in Monrovia or its environs in any of the counties, here is the number for all of the females: 0773 978564 0773 978564 is the number for those of you. Let's go to the lines and take your calls now this morning on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
You will need to move from the monitor. We need not to say this to you. Good morning.
Yeah, this is James KPM. I'm calling from Mambakri.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah. I listened to your analysis. One of the things, sometimes when we get on the public media, we turn to say something that will impact the common Liberian. You analyze that the police director did extremely well by exposing those kind of cheating in society. And then you term the president as unprepared president. I don't think this is healthy for our democracy. The president is the one that appointed the police director. In as much as they have done one good thing and you saying that, you should be able to contact.
But who praised Gregory? Nobody praised Gregory.
No. But you admitted that Gregory did, discover the police cheating, and then he exposes them.
You did not. You listened.
Anyway, you didn't listen well.
You
Thank you.
listened, but you never understood.
Hello?
Okay, thank you. You didn't get us. Don't. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you, my brother.
Good morning. This is Mr. Sherry call from Kakata.
Go ahead, Mr. Sherry. What's your first name?
We're not live on the radio. Are we live on the radio? Am I live on the radio?
Go ahead, you're live.
I'm taken aback with the show this morning, especially with the performance of the police IG, Inspector Gregory Coma. I think if you look objectively at the performance track of Gregory, you will mark him at least B+. In this troublesome country, I think Gregory did extremely well by exposing his ornament and institution for which he had. And on the radio, I'm hearing you giving a lot of latches at Gregory, which does not occurs well for our emerging democracy. This radio station here just go and carry a lot of negative propaganda at the performance web of the Liberian government official.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling for Granting my country.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. You see, something while people can be talking. They're not telling you say that you criticize one, you do one. When you listen to the program, you must listen. But when you listen to the radio, you listen to the man. Because the Sheku men are you there. The people are somebody good pointing to the Nigerian people. Anything that in Harlem, no pull it also. You see, Sheku Abraham from Freedom. But now I just listen to him. The police people that you speaking about, the police that they won't kill people in cranky my country here. And they see president support them. The government come on set, he support them. You not can endure anything. Also now all people there now go.
Thank you, my brother. We'll take another person here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, this is how we are joining from International City.
Yes, sir, you, my brother.
Let me commend you for the show this morning. You see, let me tell you something. The people are just calling. They don't point direct to the point. The point here is that if you hear for the institution, the people that work on you, they should get a benefit.
They welfare of them.
Okay, that's why making it today, putting men on the traffic, taking money from police people, looting people, people, vehicle and things. But people don't look at the concept. They only look at, why you're saying. But the government, they are proceeding the bad way. They're different. How will police men work then? They can take it. When they say according to the able to work into institution, then they not pay, they will not talk. So they come on now. He not doing the Liberian people work. He not doing the work to pocket his share. That's what he's doing.
Let's count to Monrovia or Little.
Okay.
This person, morning.
Good morning to this Emira this morning. This is the voice of Sabu Rasta joining you from Point 4 to be precise in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Business Emira, it is a sad day, in a sad time, in a sad movement for the Republic of Liberia. All what we were expecting that these people going to change the narrative, but now they came to disgrace we as Liberians. Why it is true, I condemn police taking bribe, but who told you that Emira police want to take bribe? But it is because these people have subjected our people to begging. That's the reason why you see our people doing what they're doing. If Gregory Coma could be a private, or private in the police, you are going to do the same as this guy did. Because can you imagine how our police officer take 130? Can you imagine this? It's a sad movement. What we expect of this rescue mission, they fear the people.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Player. Good morning to many listeners.
Yes, go ahead. Your name and where do you join us from?
The voice of Peter Sinai, join you from Sophia to Shufo.
Please be audible. Please be audible.
All right, am I clear now?
Nah, go ahead.
All right. You see, there's something in administration that calls superior responding. We got a police class 46 not getting that salary. So by extension, Mr. President is responsible.
Sure.
Because this is government. You can get a whole class police, 200 plus men. You train them, uniform them, send them in the street. Then you're not giving the salary. How do you expect them to survive? I want the common people. We, the common people, will be the victim because they will not go to president or director of the harassing. We are the ones, and we don't blame them. They are predators. They need to survive. So that thing is so hypocritical that the IG is doing. It is very, very serious. Tell Mr. President will guide these people. Since we put them on the street, they are not being paid, and we are using them. Let us try to pay them. I mean, we are not making excuses for them. But like the CEO said, for that crime, I not, committed intentionally. When he comes on the street and goes back home, children get their papa coming.
Okay, thank you. Morning.
Temera, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead. Your name and where do you join us from?
Thank you. I need a medicine man. But the unprepared President Joseph Mabwaka in a joint plantation now, Montreal County, civil ambassador Peter McCauley.
Mr. McCauley, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Liberian, not listening to you people, the confrontation, especially the real thing you're touching, they don't understand about. Someone coming on the air.
Let's go straight to the point, please. Let's go to the point.
For every labor, there should be a pay. But Gregory Como, who is one of the, three American, including for America, according to Colonco, in this country as a police director, to see 200 plus people that graduated. I think there are 500 in number. And some of the guys in our community will know that they are not taking pay. They pay their own way to go to a certain area. And when they coming back home, no money, even more, no money to even bring to the family. But Gregory Como, who looking fake, going to funeral service and saw police interacting with driver. Yes, indeed, it's wrong. Driving on our law is wrong. Small winner in Chicago. But these guys are serving and protecting life and property in this country. They are not taking pay. And then you masquerading in the country with huge amount of money in your car, carrying it, donating it.
Okay, let's take the last person from Monrovia. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Samara and Mr. Good morning.
Edmond Kai, let's have it.
Yeah, this is Edmond, the visually impaired guy that keeping Ogafi to the fire who are refused to deliver. And when somebody say why you're talking in the interest of the Liberian people, I don't know why it's in the interest of the Liberian people. Because when you talk about security, we are the victims. Okay? This is the reason why when you see everything happening when they take the police and carry them there, they will misbehave on the citizen. Because instead of them venting their anger on their officials, they can vent their anger on us. Because while they are being underpaid. Okay? Even how much as they are being underpaid, the salary is not forthcoming. Okay? It takes time before it gets to them. We can cross one of them will bring us something, and the guy say, me, I can't cross no when I stab you, and when you do, you make sure get my little 2 pounds, get my little 150, so that I can be able to carry something home to my family, and I'm stopping you, and I just was saying. It's security race.
Okay.
If you don't have money in your pocket and you bring in something dangerous with you, you get in $100 US, you'll be able to transport in Monrovia as is.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go to the countess. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yep, morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Hussein Kipu. I call you from Jacobstown.
Hussein, that line is for the countess. It is for the county. Let's take we need to give those of the people in the countess the time. Good morning. What's happening with the good morning?
Good morning, Secretary.
Good morning. Let's hear you, my brother. Please be audible.
Yeah. Okay, Secretary, my name is Toga Johnson, and I'm phoning from the Kano City Grand Bassa County.
Okay, Toga. You far from the phone or you using earpiece?
I use earpiece.
take it from there now. You talk so we can get you clear, yeah?
Okay. Am I correct?
Yeah, very good.
Okay. You see, having listened to all what you said in the morning, Mr. Greco Common wants to make himself feel fine. There are substantive issues in the Senegal country. He does not talk about it. Don't look at the police officer for class 46. Someone that does not even have ID card. He doesn't talk about it. You don't go on Facebook or put it on Facebook. Some of the police officers, their names are not even on the direct payroll of the Liberia National Police. He doesn't talk about it. All he does is to name and shame another or local police officer where he passing around with huge money in his own car. All the private criminal can take. He doesn't go on Facebook to talk about that.
Okay.
He don't even care about his fellow colleague who is in the police.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Moscow. I come from Bama Pongante.
Amos, go ahead.
Yeah, with the tested driver, we are complaining. Greg know that we are complaining so many times. The people charge you per load that you carry. Even if your car not register, and they said they were putting it to do inspection, they will charge you to pay the money right to them instead of you paying the money to LRA. But then they know that, and that money the people raising, is it Nima? You do your investigation. The patrol car or Nima, it was rejected. They take that car, they brought it to Banga Ponga in Palala. So the patrol car for Nima, you will see it to Palala. The Bonka car will be to Donfa, or you will see it to Todota. You see? So, Graham on I don't know. On the money that the Palagi, they reported to him. He and that's Freeman. They are directly reporting the money to them. So because maybe the president was on the side, he wanted to do something that other international partner that the winning the barrier of bridge, so he was doing that to put the great doing good things.
That bluff.
But you know that he's not a cool commander.
Yeah, okay, thank you. We'll take the last call on this line now. Then we go for the cash giveaway. Then we transition. Good morning.
Good morning, Sekou.
Good morning, Mama.
Thank you, my dear brother. My name is Jerry Johnson. I call from Cinco.
Okay, Mama, go ahead.
Sekou, the police people, I don't even know what to say. I got a friend who got 2 children by the police name, my brother. When you see the constraint that my sister is going through, she that man is not working in government.
She don't blame the mail because the mother coming.
Yes. And what she tell her society, even when the people will riot, she can tell him when the people ready for the riot, don't go there. I say, yeah, the law for it, they can be beating law because they'll be advocating for this. They get long time to be struggling. Have a good day, my brother.
Thank you very much. That's all the time we've got for the calls. Hold your calls, I beg you, please. The calls are too many, but we just talked to weigh in a little bit on this issue.
Yeah.
And we're going to transition. Let's do the cash giveaway now. Encourage you to play dial style.
Star 799 hash, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia and play with 100 Liberian dollars. But it's advisable that you play more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
And you stand a chance to win yourself. This morning, how much are we giving out?
4,000 Liberian dollars.
So, and that means that when you play one time, you win. You can win again. You can win 3, 4 times in roll. So the more you play, the better chance you stand to win. And so, if you play the cash giveaway, please keep your phone on. So we should not call you. Your phone is off because there's no time.
Yes. So this morning you need to continue playing the cash giveaway wherever you are. Continue dialing star 799 hash, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia, and be able to play with your 100 Liberian dollars, and be able to win yourself 4,000. So we drew 2 winners as promised. We're trying to get them on the line. I don't know what's going on. Properly, it's a network. That's the reason why we will always place a call. We always place the calls. More than 2, 3, 4 times to be able to get the winners. Good morning. My name is Amira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from? Kakata City. Canada, you did play the cash giveaway this morning.
Yeah, yes, I did.
How many times did you play?
I played 4 times.
4 times. What's the code this morning?
That's hatch. And also appears that use number 8.
How many dollars are you playing with? Okay, so you won yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. You played 4 times and you won 4,000. We send the money to your phone already, but people are listening to you. Can you encourage them to play?
Yeah, I'm encouraging because last time I tried, and I've never been fortunate in this morning. I'm grateful to God I'm fortunate to play.
Okay.
To win this morning, so I'm grateful to God. So I want to encourage my friends. They tell me this is real.
Okay. Okay, so that is it. It is real. Let's call the second person. That was the first winner there. Let's talk to the second winner. Let's see if this person number will win.
No time. Put on the map.
Please try again.
Okay, so this person number is busy. Probably the person will call back, but we sent the person their 4,000 already. So we will draw 5 winners when we get back here after the discussion.
Yes.
But we'll continue announcing it. But the next one, we want to take 5 winners and add them onto the 2 winners. So the code is *799*8# or *799#. And then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars. Tell all of your friends and family members to play because this morning we're giving out money.
Okay. For those of you just joining us, we want to say welcome. For those of you that have been with us, we want to say thank you. This morning, we want to extend our condolences to the people of Nimba. And we want to also extend our condolences, even though they are a problem, to the Liberian Senate. And our big condolences to the bereaved, the direct bereaved family, and all of the family members of the late Senator Prince Johnson. Like Joseph Boakai said yesterday when he was making a speech, that Prince Johnson will be remembered for bad and good. There are some people that are happy that Prince Johnson died. There are some people that are not happy that he died. But that's the beauty of life. Some people think that he killed their relatives. Some people think that it was because of him. They no longer see their relatives, their family members, their fathers, their mothers, their brothers, their sisters. And you can name them. While others think that Prince Johnson was the cause of them surviving during the heater and a very heated time in our country. And so you have different groupings with different interests. It is not possible that you will have the entire citizenry of this country to feel that sorrow that Prince Johnson has died. And so you have this split within the views of people. In the context of those of the people that come from Nimba, you think that Nimba County and her citizens should all be people that will stand for the former senator. Because, quote unquote, he was the godfather. He stood for the people of Nimba County. I'm saying this to mean that as we set the foundation for our conversation, we are to be aware that not everyone in this country will think that it is a big loss to Liberia. There are other people that are happy that Prince Johnson died. Other people think and feel relief of his death. While others think that It is a big blow to them. But that is the beauty of politics, life, and you can name the rest of it. We're going to start our conversation from the point of some of the things that people are saying about Prince Johnson. And particularly, we are looking at those of the people in authority in the government. And we're going to narrow it down to citizens, officials of the government from Nimba County. What's the essence of tribute? How important it is? Why is it necessary? Tributes are meant to allow those of the people that have interacted with the dead person when that person was alive to explain about the good things surrounding them when they was alive. Tributes are not meant to denigrate the dead. Tributes are not meant to say the negative things about the death of a person. Tribute is meant to say the good things that the person did while they were alive, that you miss of them, that you will remember of them, that you continue to have a direct reflection about them. Because of that, we're going to look at the tributes that people made, particularly the vice president of our country, towards the person he calls his godfather. The person he said that introduced him to politics. The person he said that pushed him to become a vice president of our country today. The person he said that encouraged him to become a senator of Nimba County. I want you to bear in mind that tributes are not meant to denigrate the dead, but tributes are meant to praise and say the good things that you had with this person when they were alive. If tributes were meant to say the bad things and all these things about people, on the day of the tribute, the family members will be fighting the people that will go pay tribute. Because those of the people that will go pay tributes, if it is something to say the bad things about the people, about the person that is dead, people will talk about all kinds of things. That they may use to be a woman. That they may use to do the one yet. They may date the one yet. They may date the one. Or the woman use to be a man. Now why made she like this? So that is the reason why tribute is not meant to go and stand on top of the body and start to say the worst things about the body or the person that is lying down before everyone. But fellow Liberians, it is contrary to what Jeremiah Kun did to Prince Johnson. Inasmuch you hate him, you don't like Prince Johnson, but the fact remains that Prince Johnson was supposed to reconcile with. No one could become president of this country so easily if you don't seek the support of Prince Johnson. Like him or not. Hate him for whatsoever reason. But he had the control of the people of Nimba County. If it was not Prince Johnson or classical Domin, listen, if it was not because of Prince Johnson or classical Domin, like Jeremiah Kun couldn't have become even or senator with the help of CDC at the time in Nimba County, least to talk about this Domin says as the vice president of our country. He is the lowest in terms of the vice presidency position in the West African region. Go and see the qualification. We'll come to that point. We'll discuss that thing here one day. Go and see the qualification, lead qualifications of vice president. Listen to their articulations, their speeches they made, their presentations. You will get to know that we have a dumbfounded and a classical domain as a vice president in our country that lacks everything. He has zero appearance. He looks confused whenever you see him. We're going to go to this point, and I want you people to listen, fellow Liberians. Take a pen and a sheet. Jot down points. Listen to someone that is admitting that where he is today, it is because of the late Prince Johnson, but he had the audacity to stand on top of the body of Prince Johnson to denigrate Prince Johnson. Jeremiah Kun. We're going to have this conversation in phases. We'll look at a tribute. We'll look at a statement he made at the funeral in Nimba. We'll look at what the people did to the former president. And we'll use the former president tribute while we're discussing the issue about tribute. Look at the vice president tribute and look at the former president tribute. Let me say this and say it clear. Tributes are not meant to go and cause the dead and talk about some of the bad things they did. Himo as a whole, we have our shortcomings. There's no one that ever existed on earth and say you come on this earth and leave from here without any problem. Even the problems that you've created in someone's interest, they see it to be good, while others see it to be problem. So some of the things that Prince Johnson did, you could have the audacity to denigrate him, but others benefit, including you. Let's play Jeremiah Kun tribute. We take our time, fellow Liberians. Take your sheet, take your pen, and listen to this dumbfounded, classical comedian we have as a vice president. Listen to this man when he addressed someone that made him to be where he is today. Now you will listen to the MDR, and then when we conclude, you will draw the conclusion that Jeremiah Kun knows about the death of Prince Johnson. He and Joe Walker and those of the people in the government, they knew what they did. He might not physically killed Prince Johnson, but his actions must have precipitated what happened to Prince Johnson. Let's go for it.
running Monrovia. And I'm here to be way back.
Towards someone he calls his godfather. That is the tribute Jeremiah Cohn he calls his godfather. And the reason why I say you guys need to take points is to get the dishonesty within Jeremiah Cohn's voice or his so-called tribute to someone that brought him from nowhere, made him to be who he is today. We'll go to the part where Prince Johnson was alive. The daughter of Prince Johnson could not get a job when Jeremiah Cohn is the vice president of the country. But Prince Johnson needed to run to Darius DeLong to beg him to talk to Joe Boaka to give his daughter a job. But this is the Jeremiah Cohn that Prince Johnson brought from nowhere and made him to be someone. But let's go into his tribute first. You see, Jeremiah Cohn lies too much. I don't know whether 2010 can come before 2017 can come before 2010. I don't know how possible it is. I don't know. Jeremiah Cohn said Prince Johnson in 2017 lifted up his hands to become senator, and he won. But before 2017, Senator Prince Johnson had supported him, and he won in, I think, 2 different elections as representatives of one of the districts in Nimba County. Who admitted that he had no knowledge about politics.
Yes.
It was the workings of Prince Johnson that brought him, the Jeremiah Kun, to the limelight of politics in the country. Someone that had no knowledge, nothing. But the same Jeremiah Kun said around 2010, November, December, the senator asked him to be president of Liberia.
Can you imagine?
So 2017,
I
say Jeremiah, he can just lie about his dog.
Yes, because online you can be clever in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his dog.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So fellow Liberians, 2017 comes before 2010. No, that's not a mistake. So it tells you that most of the things he continues to say about Prince Johnson, he's saying them to make them fun, to make people to understand that things were cool between him and Prince Johnson, but no, it was not cool. Things were not cool. They had a bad blood between them. So Jeremiah Kun said to us that 2010, even though 2017, his hands were put out and he won the election in Nimba County, be a senator or be a representative. But in 2010, November, December, around there about, Prince Johnson asked him to be president.
Imagine.
How possible it is. You senator in 2017. Then Prince Johnson asked you in 2010 to be president. Here is the sorrowful part that touched me. When you have a trust, you bear that confidence in someone, you open up to them. You tell them all of your secrets. You teach them how to become successful. Then they turn to be your enemy. They turn to be the weapon that want to destroy you. According to Kun, Prince Johnson told him that because you reach the stage in which I want you to reach, I will resign. I will leave my position and allow you to take my position because I still want to run for the senatorial seat. Because if we do not support someone for the presidency, Nimba will be open. Amen, for God's sake. Jeremiah, oh, you're supposed to be alive. Prince Johnson go through what he went through. Jeremiah, I'll call you the way the people can call, the Pele people. Jeremiah, oh, Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Jeremiah, you're supposed to be alive. Prince Johnson running to the lawn with his daughter for job.
If the dad could wake up, Prince Johnson was going to slap Jeremiah's face.
Yes.
For telling lies. I'm telling you, Seku.
All the way Prince Johnson invested in you financially, morally, whatsoever Prince Johnson politically, to make you who you are today.
What knew Jeremiah Kun? What knew Jeremiah Kun?
He was a zero
taxi driver. If you listen to him, I will get him a taxi. I carry the people.
Yes.
I bring them back. Nobody's not. People not saying that you cannot come from somewhere, right? But the fact that on your own you couldn't get up to 100 supporters on your own.
In life, they say always remember where
You came from. Mm-hmm.
But you're so proud to tell the people about how Prince Johnson brought you up.
Yeah.
But disgracefully, you are not. Yeah. You are not that himo to give back the good that Prince Johnson gave you. So Prince introduced you into politics.
Oh yes. He even
Over the man's dead body. Over the man's dead body. You had the bravery to stand there and say the man is not trustworthy.
Yes. He can fall
Over
for
the
anything.
man's dead body. You were brave to say that the man could stood so low and accept 5,000.
5,000.
Even you in
He will be running.
you'll be running there.
Imagine, man. That tribute there too.
Is that how you pay someone that helped you to be where you are?
He said the man was a detector.
Is that what you gave them back? If Jeremiah Kun could be brave and stand before hundreds of sympathizers
Ask you what
and the word and say that Prince Johnson could stood so low to accept 5,000 once he said that money, anywhere you air, you can run there for it.
Yeah.
It tells you that Kun could have even done the worst to Prince Johnson. Must you, over the man's body, be brave and stand there and talk about it?
I said
Like you, everybody know that you became rich from the hustle representatives because you place your institution, you work with the committees and everything.
yeah.
You people have stolen money too much.
And how you became representative? One of the other CDC supported you. You came from nowhere. Yeah.
People know during the election time, you are having two faces.
Yeah.
You are working with the government. Samuel 12 are giving you money.
Yeah.
They gave you up to 2 to 3, 400,000. So you don't talk about that. But you come and you stood up on top of the body of someone that brought you to where you are, only to denigrate that person. You did not just do it to Prince Johnson, you did it to his wife. You disgrace his wife, you disgrace his children, and you disgrace the entire Nimba citizens.
Yes, that was what I was about to
Because
say.
if you call Senator Prince Johnson as the hero, and you tell a hero over his body, and you tell a hero that you were a man, you were a person that could fall for anything, you were not that person to depend on. It says that this man was just a hero for himself that could fall prey to anything. He was not about the people. But let's come to the other side. You've listened to the tribute of Jeremiah Kun. Even though he said all the worst things about Prince Johnson, denigrated the man, you will listen to the man when he said after election or during the campaign, his phone used to ring.
You have that one day. And you have the other one day.
Go for it.
The first
Our
one.
producer. He said during the campaign, his phone used to ring. But after the election, they couldn't answer his call. But who is the vice president? It is his own son that he brought from nowhere is the vice president.
So meaning his own son was he answering his call.
So how have you been able to pay Prince Johnson by Jeremiah Kun? Is it what you can do to someone that brought you from nowhere? Is this what you've been able to pay to Prince Johnson? Listen to Prince Johnson on this note. Listen, you need to meet the other stuff, but listen to Prince Johnson on this note. You should have done that from this side. Now you listen to Prince Johnson. That is what that Prince Johnson said. Very clear. It is now us that sitting in studio. The man Jala said, Jeremiah, yeah, he said that the Pele, I mean that the Basa people can call it like that. He said, not the Pele people. Okay, thank you, Jala. So you listen to the late Senator Prince Johnson. He said during the election, paying Prince Johnson, they saw all the good. They didn't see the bad of Prince Johnson. Jeremiah Kun, they didn't see Prince Johnson as somebody that could just accept any money. They were after him. Prince Johnson thinking that Jeremiah Kun is a person that he could rely on. He opened up his stomach to Jeremiah Kun. B.O. Jeremiah Kun was eating in his stomach and trying to have him killed. This is what. So are we saying these things by ourselves? No. They were being said by Prince Johnson himself. Are we saying that the people, they were not answering Prince Johnson call? Yes, we are saying it, but it is Prince Johnson that said it. They were not answering a call. Joe Walker could no longer answer Prince Johnson call. It is after the election they got to know that Prince Johnson was a warlord. But during the campaign, they didn't know.
No.
They didn't know that Prince Johnson was a warlord. They didn't know that Prince Johnson fought the war. They didn't know that Prince Johnson killed innocent people. They didn't know that Prince Johnson is one of the problems of this country. They didn't know.
He was their God, earthly God.
But after the election, they got to know about it.
Phone closed, like the man said.
Yeah. But even though the phone were closed, the courts were stopped, his own son could not stand with him.
Yeah.
Where was Jeremiah Kun? The man that Prince Johnson took from nowhere, that told him, say, you'll be this, and Prince Johnson did it. Let's go to the other one. You listen to Prince Johnson. Now we're still looking at the tribute.
Of the funding and the taxes of
those of the people are on the television. Sorry, we thank you, Kev, for letting me know. Okay, thank you, Alisa. We're working on it. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing here.
Yeah, there's something he actually said about the phone call, how he see his little corner and everything.
Yes, I want to play the.
Okay.
Because we're not. Yes, play it from your end.
We're not talking about that. They remove the army and put it with money. They're not talking. They remove the central bank and you have suspended. You have suspended, just put the next in command at the same bank in charge of the investigation.
Yeah.
But bringing somebody from outside, you sack the man.
You're sack the president, yeah.
You're not addressing that. Oh, that I was sorry, you want it? Then he replied, he said, I will address you accordingly in time.
Look at
Wait and see.
Look at it.
Takuna.
So I said, Dylan, go ahead.
Okay.
Reply. You came here as a labor. Is it Chinese labor? Or we can have because a team. You came here when you say we're making more money. We're riding expensive vehicles. You're riding even more cars than us.
More expensive vehicles.
Yeah. I'm principal.
That guy is a serious problem.
Syria want to. I say that close proximity with the president when he tells you to go. So all the allowances you're packing, you get money. The budget will pass, the money, the million missing. You want this one. You want shifter, so nobody knows what a shifter is. So you got plenty of money now that our own money by law you will court. You're not addressing no issue, the rules. Issue, you're not addressing it. You got 22 million to go fit.
Okay, so
Okay.
we still careful.
Big road and job, we already did before. No quota, no nothing. No view. I didn't play with him there.
You tell with him. You tell with him.
Okay.
It says then he has not
Okay.
The part is coming.
Who are behind the so-called Soya wives who are blocking the road all over the country? As they were Soya wives. How many Soya do we have for their wives to cover the entire country blocking road? And when I seen the line in the group, then you could just call now.
Wow.
Because they wanted Prince Johnson out.
Prince Johnson, yeah.
They caught in the shots. So I told him, I said, Dylan, you're being moving. You came here to fight people. And your fight is not lawful.
Hello?
Serious?
Yeah, man.
My son, you made mistake. I heard you last night, me and Kun indeed to move Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching more Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't let me down. They don't even have time. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening.
Yeah. The mama said they don't pick me up, they don't let me down. I don't talk.
Yeah.
Because God knows why he sounds frustrated.
Now, go to the comment area. Somebody is saying I should see the comments.
Yeah.
Now, right? You see, I think it's much better now. You're sorry.
Yeah. There was that part I wanted for us to get.
So you listen how Prince Johnson spoke in a very, demeaning manner, that he was so frustrated. Imagine you having someone that you brought from nowhere.
Yes.
This novice, someone that had no knowledge of anything when it comes to leadership. This man brought you from way in one of the areas. Now, listen, our vice president, like I said, tomorrow will start the teaching.
Yes,
the vice president said in one of his speeches, he named 2 villages. And the vice president talked about 2 villages and said village. These are the least things that a vice president, you cannot say 2, then you say village. But we play and you listen to him. This is the man that going to the extent and be so ungrateful to Prince Johnson.
Yeah.
So let's agree that he came from the 2 villages in Nimba County. Prince Johnson make you to be who you are today. You alluded to that. Amen, for God's sake, fellow Liberians. What's the root cause of the death of Prince Johnson? We'll play the MDR thing, but we got another voice to play for Prince Johnson. Send them here. We want to play them here. We don't want the other voice will play from your end. We don't want any interference. Right? The other one that Prince Johnson complained as well. We'll play them before we play the MDR people.
Yeah.
How will you be the vice president of Liberia? Prince Johnson is complaining that the president, does it call you the vice president? You don't? But you say the man is your godfather.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, like the way Jeremiah, he said to people that can be singing battle cry, he said the people then got to stop singing battle cry, they should not accept some more money. Sometimes it is good enough to stand before those of the people who call leaders and tell them to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
It is with the case of Jeremiah Cohn.
Mm-hmm.
How brave is this ball? I call him a ball because he behaves like a ball. No gentleman or mature person will behave like the way Jeremiah Cohn. You know, the power has entered his head. He feels that he can become president.
That's the thing. And you know, Seku, somebody that talk you from that stage, answering their phone calls should be the least thing that you will do.
Yes.
I don't care how busy you are.
But listen to Senator Prince.
What the least?
The late senator said when he went to the offices of Jeremiah Cohn, he told Jeremiah Cohn, why you got to do the thing here?
Yeah. He said, okay, you fantastic.
Then Jeremiah Cohn had the bravery to give Prince Johnson 5,000 and say, I will bring loyalty.
No, he did not give it. He said, I will give you the 5,000. If you want to bring you go, I will give you 5,000 and so you can find loyal. It was what he said. So,
man.
So he was not being treated rightly. If you listen to the last video that we played, Seku, that's the main part. He be like, so they answering my phone call. I can't do anything about it, but God knows why they treating me like this.
God knows.
So
the frustration was eating Prince Johnson up with inside.
Yeah.
Prince Johnson was no longer happy.
So Jeremiah could be
Prince Johnson contributed to the presidency and the re-elections of Ellen.
Yes.
Did Prince Johnson get the benefit? Yes.
Yes.
Was there any war crimes code?
No.
All of the agreements they entered, did Ellen live up to it? Yes.
Did she stop answering Prince Johnson phone calls? No.
Prince Johnson contributed to the election of the former President Weah. Did President Weah say that war crime code was his achievement? No. Did President Weah fail on the agreement he had with Prince Johnson? No. In fact, Kun and the likes of other people benefited.
Yes. Because
when President Weah
supported them.
When President Weah used to deal with Jeremiah Cohn directly in the county, in some other developments. I can remember one point in time that the president went in the county. In fact, it reached a time that Prince Johnson was even complaining that the former president was dealing too much with Jeremiah Cohn, so Jeremiah Cohn was trying to overstand
him. Yes. So knowing that the former president go there,
allow Prince Johnson to get all of the benefits that he needed to get. It was doing former President Weah that Prince Johnson had his school built.
Yes.
There are a lot of things. So why do you think President Weah did not call for a war crime? Because among all of the people, even Joe Walker has a rebel record. It is only President Weah that was clean, that did not form part of any warring faction in this country. So only he had a good character to call for war crimes court, because Ellen too, she was part of the entire thing that brought problem in this country.
Oh yeah.
So if anyone would have thought that war crimes court should come to Liberia, it was President Weah that should have brought in the war crimes court. But not people like Boaka. But let's agree that you want to bring in war crimes court. Is that how you treat someone that gave you the presidency? Because It was Prince Johnson that caught the tar.
To
Without
God.
Prince Johnson, Joe
To
Bwaka will not be
God.
president of this
To
country.
God.
You think that because of Jeremiah Kun?
Who knows?
And let me say this to Jeremiah Kun. Your head is filled. You think you've arrived. I challenge you. Now, you want to be the political leader or the political godfather of Nimba County. For you to even win senatorial election in Nimba, if you're not careful, they will beat you. And your political career is coming to an end. You can get the money, but you don't get the will or the support of the people. It is what that will happen to you. Because you are so greedy and you think you can become president of this country, you start to betray. You left betraying this young man, the old man, to his death.
Oh, yeah.
Then you stood on top of him. You were not satisfied. You went on top of the body. You denigrated him.
You know, Segu, one of the things that Jeremiah Kun fails to understand is that this godfather title, Prince Johnson did not fight the people of Nima and say, you have to give it to me or take it forcefully. It was because of, exactly, what he did, the people in their own sense started to call him a godfather. So he did not go to them and say, you made me your godfather. No. He never even knew when the people started calling him their godfather. Yeah. Because, and let's talk so. Me, I can tell people, Prince Johnson had all of his bad ways. That human being, some people you will be bad to them, some people you will be good to them. That is life. Myself, I have some people, you know, they will say, oh, Samira looking like this and things. Some people say, yes, Samira is good. But Nima County has always been the first. When it comes to Prince Johnson, yes, you will hear the people in Nima County. We put the people first. Of PUHA tape that we were playing, Prince Johnson, I say myself, you say the people of Nima County, you even start to speak his dialect. The people of Nima County. When he was putting Jeremiah Kun to run as vice president to the Joseph Bwaka there, he said, go there so you can go there for the people of Nima County. Yeah. Then you can be president. You know, Nima can produce president. Say myself, I went there, I couldn't make it.
But Samara, let me say this. Right? Let me say this. They say the way the people, when they enter the town, the way they see you respecting the elders.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they will respect the elders within the town. If the visitors enter the town and see those of the people living in the town, they insult the elders.
Oh, you expect them
it
to
is
do?
what they will do.
Yeah.
So, yes, it. Joseph Bwaka sees Jeremiah Kun disrespecting.
Oh, yeah.
Showing no respect, lack of love to Prince Johnson, his godfather. The men that talk to Joseph Bwaka say, make this man. And when you make this man as a vice president, we will support you. If Joseph Bwaka sees that the man that say he was a senator 2017, but they told him to become president
2010.
Now they book people in there.
They just get a degree.
So if Jeremiah Kun cannot make or couldn't make Joe Bwaka to know and respect Senator Prince Johnson.
Thank you.
Why? How you think Joe will respect? Because listen, in some ways you don't want to blame Joe Bwaka, even though he has his own bad dealings, which everybody know that he has brought untold suffering to the people of this country, where eating has become achievement. His poor leadership continues to create a very bad environment for the citizenry. But on this point, you will blame him, but not as compared to Jeremiah Kun.
Yes.
Listen, they went into marriage. And what was requested by the late senator, Joe Bwaka accepted and gave him what he requested. And the late senator gave Joe Bwaka what Joe Bwaka requested, the vote. Although votes from Nimba County, even though it was challenged, and it can be challenged that some of the votes that came from Nimba County, they were rigged. But this is the vice president position that you wanted to give it to you. You have it. With Tosso, late Senator Prince Johnson, you shouldn't have even called Joe Boaka. Jeremiah Kun is enough to take care of everything about you.
Yes.
Jeremiah Kun, do you know what it means? The second powerful person in the country, the vice president of the country. Imagine the Prince Johnson that we knew in this country.
Yes.
Some of you will continue to tell Joe we are thank you.
Yeah.
And you saw Joe Weah before as the problem. You said all the worst things about George Weah. And you know, they said that he got beaten then so. George Weah God will be your. In fact, we're not talking about that nonsense you're there in the market. We'll talk about it tomorrow because it won't take more time. You look at Joe Weah, you'll see that Joe Weah, you always stop entry.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow, yes.
Joe Boaka, they are pushing for two presidents in one country.
Yeah.
Because if you make it, the people that believe in Joe Weah gain the respect. The people that believe in you gain the respect.
Yeah.
The citizens themselves can protect George Weah. But let's come to the issue.
Couldn't disgrace the senator too much.
So, let Senator Prince Johnson, I'm talking to you in the context of where you are. Some of the things we're talking, you look for A. That it carry you on the ground.
Or Prince Johnson supposed to go to Taiwan.
Prince Johnson supposed to go to Taiwan. So you know what it says to you?
Wow.
It was planned by the president, the vice president, some of the senators to have this man to where he is today.
Oh, yes.
Let me tell you something. They say, when they say, oh, you contributed to the death of someone, you think, they say you might go take death first. No. There are treatments that you give to people, it takes away them.
Pressure. Prince Johnson wasn't sick.
Prince Johnson was not sick, and Prince Johnson was confused because he couldn't go anywhere.
Thank you.
He ran to his son.
The door closed.
His son closed the door and said, I will give you 5,000.
Yeah.
The same 5,000 he mentioned.
It was the same 5,000.
So it tells you that Jeremiah Kun had branded Prince Johnson as 5,000.
Now, you know, at times it'll be funny.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, that's it. Listen to me.
Even,
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me be a little bit, let me play with this. Even the relationship you in.
Yeah.
There are some girls or women you give them more money.
Yeah.
There are some people you give them $20.
Oh, yeah.
There are some people you give them $50.
There are some people you give them 1,000.
When you give a girl $20, she's happy. Then you push her to that point.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
But if you give a girl 200, she says that no, you can't give me 200. Don't never do it to me. The next time you give her money, you be thinking about 3 balls.
Yeah.
But Jeremiah Kun felt that, or he fused that the only thing that could satisfy Prince Johnson that 5K.
Yeah.
He said it on the man on the tribute.
Yes.
And then
the man said mention it. It was Prince Johnson
went to the office and
it.
said, I will send you 5,000.
Yes.
So fellow Liberians, why is it we don't want to say the truth that Jeremiah Kun should shut up? He should shut up.
How?
Jeremiah Kun and few others
he laughed
are the reasons that took Prince Johnson to where he is today.
He was worried.
How would the man not be worried?
He was worried.
Listen, even though the War Crimes Code is not coming tomorrow, but to make you a vice president and you turn your back on me,
except from the War Crimes Code. Let's look at that.
The War Crimes Code.
We're leaving that out.
Who knew a Jeremiah Kun?
Thank you.
Can a Jeremiah Kun even listen? The last election he won as senator, it was the help of CDC.
CDC helped.
If CDC could not help Jeremiah Kun, he could not win the election in Nima County.
And why CDC
the
helped?
help of the former president.
It was because of the same people that CDC helped.
Yes.
Because of the same people.
CDC helping directly and also through the late senator.
Yes.
So if you cannot even win elections so easily in your county,
we're talking about
what he brings to the table. What he brings. Nothing.
Absolutely.
He doesn't have anything that resembles of our president. He comes to the table empty. He comes very open as if to say he didn't even go to school. I say next time on the edition, we'll compare vice presidents in Africa. You're listening to their presentation, their speeches they made.
Our vice president is a classical bobo.
And see
the day he thought he would make mistake.
See the man that can look at two villages and say village. That can be standing, be talking, speaking a standard English, he say you're not baby. Look at the vice president of our country. Eh?
The
man has the self-fear. First thing you do for yourself in life, if you're in a public space, have a self-confidence. But he lacks self-confidence.
Man, tell you say he was not politician.
Yeah.
He told preachers and said that thing. People just say, "Oh, you scared?" He said, I won't go for that thing."
Imagine the NDR people who's going to play. They said the man was alive. Prince Johnson, when they visited him in Limba County, they saw the man's condition.
Yes.
He was reduced. And they asked him, what's happening to you?
If the people won't kill me, let them just kill me.
Listen, these are all signs of frustration.
Yes.
If they want to kill me, let them kill me. Let the one war crimes code. You think Prince Johnson was happy? No, he was not happy. But he never had the voice. He never had the means. He was powerless.
Not just.
People didn't know what he was going through. The last moment of his life. When he saw his own son, someone he brought from nowhere, fighting him. Like you see, the person you call your best friend is stabbing you. He's shaking your hands, and the other hands is being used, or he's using it to stab you at the back. This is what that Jeremiah Kun did to Prince Johnson. Then he wants to come and defend anything and make it to look like he's a serious person. Who behaved like the way Jeremiah Kun behaved to Prince Johnson? You supposed to refuse to answer Prince Johnson's call?
That is the thing. Oh, Jeremiah Kun. Yeah.
Or you want to say, oh, war crimes code. Sometimes you people put yourself in certain things that you don't. You think so, jealous, and so he said, oh, because America, Alien Redneck, he said America not happy with all and everything. America is free from problem. Her current president was indicted. Why can't America address her own problem? There's somebody that make you to be president, vice president, you turn your back on them. There were a lot of ways that you could still work with Prince Johnson. You needed not to have a direct contact with him. Who would believe if that couldn't have been said by DeLong? Who could have believed that Prince Johnson took his daughter to another senator for job?
Say, I beg you. Please talk to
Who could believe that? Please talk to Boaka to appoint my daughter. Or to give my daughter a job. This is the Prince Johnson in the Weir's administration that decided where he wanted. And they were given to him. But I would say on the other part, some of y'all will get vexed. But are the truth? Samara? They say what you pay for is what you get.
Oh, yeah.
Prince, we all are mourning your death. But some of the things that happen to you, you pay for it and you get it, and it's sweet for you.
Oh, yeah. To the extent that he even scheduled a meeting with the former president because where it was headed.
Oh, no, listen. Let me say it again. Some of the things that happen to you, Prince Johnson, in as much we are mourning you, you pay for it and you get it, and it's sweet for you.
The truth can hurt.
Pepper all inside. Salt and sugar inside. Sweet for you. And people like Kune, you see to be serious. You continue to make votes in the player.
Serious classic of Bobo.
Yeah, they say who was talking, and most of people say that he the one that people will be running to. He will decide in the country.
See how you fighting for that position. Emayo, Nima Kanto, Jabi empty for the time being.
No, but to be honest with you, Kun cannot have no control in Nima County. He cannot. So we explain these things. Let's play the MDR on the guy's statement. Y'all listen to MDR. And there's a serious fight. We bring the MDR people here on the radio. There's a serious fight in the MDR.
You know that cool.
Some of the things that took the old man slowly to his grave. Imagine the old man took this man as somebody. At the end of the day, the same party that brought him to the vice president.
He left.
He resigned.
Then on the man funeral, he said he wanted me to be the head of MDR. After the man finished, he said,
"Well, I don't know whether Samira, whether Jeremiah Kun feels that he's taken serious by Unity partisans. I wonder he feels that he's taken serious.
He's on his own.
Let me tell you something,
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
President in waiting.
Jeremiah. You dare yourself to go for any other elections, you won't even get the support of Unity Party. Number one, they don't trust you. If you could do all what you did to Prince Johnson, who would trust you?
That's the question.
Who would trust you, a young man like you? You betrayed George Weah last minute of time, that you gave your word, that they supported you. They gave you thousands of dollars. When the very Samuel Twe giving you money unknown to other people, supporting you as well, you did all these things. But you call someone that fought for you, you say that 5,000 men. You think somebody will take you serious? Nobody will want to do a political or see a political thing with you because they know that you are not trustworthy. You flip-flop. You're a young man. There's still a future ahead of you. 6 years from now, you stay young. If you still have interest in politics, you've killed your political process. You think the people in Nima are stupid? The Malians are some of the smartest people. You think the people don't know what you did to their son?
The person who they used to
You think the people are not aware?
is dead and gone. You think they will listen
But
to
the people want their son to be buried.
Oh, yes.
Go to them with politics. And you think that the people in Nima County will sit there and allow you to just ride through? If you go and sample the views of the people of Nima County, they will tell you some of the worst things about Jeremiah Kun. The man is fighting everybody for power. Is that how you think you will come to the presidency? Under no condition you can become president of this country. Under no condition. Even Joe Boga died today.
Which of course is not dying.
You take over the presidency, you're very man and say, well, I want it. So let's go to the lines and listen to you, Liberians. We are live in Lofa County on 96.
MDR.
Okay, let's play the MDR thing. Let me just say this. Play the cash giveaway. Star
799 hash, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with your 100 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win yourself 4,000. We have 4,000 here that we're giving out, and we have 2 winners already. Okay. So let's get 2 more winners to add on to it, and then we'll be able to do a draw for 4 persons. So star 799 hash, and then you will see list of radio stations. You select option 8 for Voice of Liberia, which is the winning station. And then you play with your 100 Liberian dollars. You can play more than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times and stand a better chance in the draw to be able to win yourself 4,000 this morning. 2 persons won already. You could be the next in row.
And so we're live in Lofa County on Voice of Liberia 96.7. We're live in Grand Bassa County on 95.7. We're live in Mangibi County on 89.7. We're live in Bon on 90.7. In Monrovia, we're on 104.1. We're also live on www.voiceofliberiaradio.com. We're live on our Voice of Liberia television. We're also live on Radio Garden and other platforms, other frequencies across the country. We want to say thank you very much. Let's play you the political party that Prince Johnson formed, and they put this guy called Jeremiah Kun on top of it. At the end of the day, he destroys the entire thing and he left. Listen to what the officials say, and then we'll go to the lines.
You said the resolution for the establishment of worker force. When we heard you have said the resolution for the establishment of worker force, executive committee member of NTRL, what were your updates? They were asking, what did you say in this resolution? And you said program. We saw you. We said, Senator, you said, my mission is over. My mission is over. You people should be brave. You
Yeah, the man, he
You
died
see?
from pressure.
Yeah.
The man said, they won't kill me, let him kill me.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That is it. That is it. And the mayor is clear.
Oh, back?
Let's go to the lines. You see the different reactions?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it is?
Mm-hmm.
People, you all need to tell Jeremiah Kun he knows about this. And he plays a major role towards the death of Prince Johnson. Let's call you the lines for those of you in Monrovia. The Lone Star line is 880 907 907 0880 907 907. And the orange line for those of you in Monrovia is
0779 003835 0779 003835.
And those of you in the counties we named, those of you in any part of the country out of Monrovia, here are your numbers: 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, or 0555 184711, 0555 184711. For all the females you're listening to us, you want to be part of the show this morning, here is the line for all of the females in Monrovia, out of Monrovia: 0773 978564, 0773 978564. We go to the lines. This person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
My name is Abia. I am Abia Harris from Qualita, District 5, Bon County.
Go ahead. Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, like we told people, this unity party were a party or is a party that don't deserve any good. Prince Johnson told us that
his tribute.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
You're live.
Okay, thank you. His tribute one was very, very deceptive in the sense that he started on the note of saying, Mr. President, your being here today shows that you respect Senator Johnson, which was a lie.
So he went over there in the tribute. What I am saying, he's selling himself to the number of people that he is the godfather now since when Joseph is not there. Which is lie also. Two, he went over there to tell the people that President Joseph can receive bribe anytime. So he did not go there to give tribute. He was they killed President Joseph, and he was just under the canopy of pretending to say that he is saying something good. Thank you.
Thank you. This person, morning. Okay, that person left the line. Let's talk to the next person there. Good morning. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yes. My name is Mami Collie. Calling from Punafa.
Okay.
That statement that the president of Weka used, that Lala Lulu, you promised the Liberia people say that you keep for us for rescue team. You not do it. You stay there. Preach or say people that you're not depending on the president. What you're able to do for the family, you're doing. Two, Jeremiah 2, every seed that you sow on this stone, you will reap it. Preacher think that, yes, but your own will be worse, like the preacher think. I thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to the next caller there. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live.
Yeah, Samira, my name is Toka Johnson, and I phone in from Grand Pastor County, Buchanan City.
Okay, let's hear you.
Okay, I've been listening to the both of you. You guys have said it all. Jeremiah Kun, 99.9% contributed to the death of the late Senator Prince Johnson. But Samira, I really want to know something. Honestly, I always trying to play this that I got cash gave away. But each time I play, they always telling me invalid request, and I can follow.
So let's take our calls when we get through. We're interested. We heard already.
Okay.
Okay. Morning. Morning.
Hey, good morning. Say Samura, how is it?
I'm okay. Samira, one line. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Mark Bemele calling from Buchanan Grand Pastor County, one of County Finance. Let me say good morning to see you with you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Samura, look, we don't, that now, we the Liberian looking, the way we're looking now, it's very bad because we see Jeremiah Kun to be the killer of Prince Johnson. Look at what the old man himself said. Look at that recording your play. And look at the party now that made Jeremiah Kun what he's saying. So it means that Jeremiah Kun is old man. What should we be looking for? What kid Prince Johnson? Jeremiah Kun. Yeah? What could you kill old man so soon? Someone fight for you and marry you. Then you turn your back, trying to take the deposit of that money deposit in position for no, but to stand by the person so that he don't want to kill. He Joseph Burger and whosoever that now they don't Prince Johnson to go to an house for job for the daughter. No. So we hold you reliable for the job for Prince Johnson. Thank you very much for your platform.
Okay. Let's talk to the next person there. I'll call you. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira.
Morning. Go ahead.
I'm Zach Ironimna calling from Grand Pastor County, Samira.
Okay, go ahead.
Samira, that is very disheartening. That is very disgraceful on the part of the vice president. The man that brought you into politics, that makes you who you are today, to denigrate the man for his party, that is very wrong. But I also listening to Thomas Yaya Nimble tribute that he paid. From there where people drew their conclusion of the tribute, what caused the death of the former Senator Johnson. And also, Honorable Bwaka never said well, because when the former president came to pay his tribute, he recognized the president. When the president went to pay his own tribute, he never recognized the former power president. You see how naive President Bwaka is? Very naive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Tamara. How you doing?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
I'm Hilton. I'm calling from Market resident.
Okay.
And, I just want to say this. The vice president will not think he can play a tricky political game. The first thing is, anybody that made you, you always give to them back for what they done for you. For example, I was made by Robert A. Salif. So I always support Robert Salif when it comes to some of his decisions. I'm a member of the Congress for Democratic Change. And I believe that the statement used, look, if you look down there, the NTRF children, they had a song that they were singing. You can remember when they were bringing the body for the funeral. They said, he made you, he sent you, he made you senator, he made you representative, he made you to a vice president, you still came in. That song alone was a shake. I got a video for it. We all were there, we saw it. The vice president, Joseph Nima Boyka, look, the papa died for frustration. We know that the papa break down because if you have a child, you made a child. At the end of the day, your child turned against you, or your child turned to Zuko. It's embarrassed you to the extent that you will always think only thing and fall. You understand? Jeremiah who gave Prince Johnson 5,000. Prince Johnson had money. Prince Johnson did not go to him for money. Prince Johnson went to him as his godson. Look, listen to me. I'm your father. This thing is embarrassing me. I want you to do this and do this. He did not listen to this old man today. Now he's telling, he won't play politics on George Weah. He and his president won't play their politics on the premier funeral on George Weah. And you can't do so. The issue Georgia did not go down there to think about politics. Georgia went there to sympathize with the people of Nima County and make sure and show to the people that this is our godfather. He's gone. We all must share tears. We all must put ourselves together. You understand it?
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning, Samira. Good morning to you, Sibu.
Your life.
My name is Hussein Kewu. I call from Jacobstown.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear you.
Let me use this opportunity to express my condolences to the people of Nima and to the Johnson family again. But I think the president of the government did exceptionally well listening to the former senator by recommending sons and daughters of Nima who are holding key positions in this government. And I can say this for a fact, Jeremiah Kuhn is the next godfather of Nima County. And that is all written on the wall.
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning.
Your life.
Yeah, this is Thomas Sege from NTO community in Ghana.
Okay.
There is no people that listen to the senator prior to his death. When he told Will Brand that he attended now when it comes to communication, between he and the current president and listen to the city of the vice president who consider him to be 5,000 senator, we think that Jeremiah will get complete control over the market and come to now. I'm afraid that the new party may not even carry him. So let him start concentrating with what they need to do after 2029. Thank you for your opportunity.
Thank you. This person, morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Your name and where do you join us from?
Yeah, I'm over there, do call for Ghana Street, typical on Nibayan, and some on Nima Kande, which is used for district number 2.
Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, my friend just he feels that maybe he can't afford to be the political face of Nima Kande, but that's the political law. He cannot be the governor of Nima Kande. So this is why I just called to share with you on your show.
Thank you. Morning.
Morning, Samara.
You're live.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr. We've been saying this thing, and thank God that they have come on now during the funeral service of the late senator to validate what we have been saying. We always say that nobody died before their time, but the death for Senator Johnson, if you listen to Yaya Nimle, it clearly suggests and shows that Prince Johnson died from the war crime cold pressure he will arise. Those of all that live around here, when the whole war crime cold thing started under the rescue government, even his seat upstairs where he used to sit, When you're passing around, you know the community will be waving to you, be waving that day. As soon as started, he changed his seat. He couldn't say that anymore. So he was harassed. He was just there. And it's awesome. Amen. If you have anything on your, you could have even tried to cover it a little bit. You did it to him. He said it on the recording. Then after he died, during the funeral services, you went there and repeated it. But according he a dictator. Then your president go there and say he was a very controversial senator. So what you guys did to Senator Johnson, he's gone. What is that about godfather Benny? He get it. That's it. It's his business. We're not going to benefit from it. If you're not going to benefit from it, what the benefit from is development. But what you did, thank God that it is coming out gradually.
Okay.
And the other people.
Okay.
They started what was saying, they started putting all kind of prayer releases. But how come not? They are free flooding.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's take the next call there. The cash giveaway is on. And this morning we're giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars. All you need to do is dial *799# and then select option 8 for Voice of Liberia and play with your 200 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win yourself. That is 4,000 Liberian dollars. You play with 200 LRD, you win 4,000 LRD. So that is the code this morning, *799#. It is select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play and be a part of the many lucky winners here this morning. Let's talk to that person there. Good morning. Morning.
Yes, Amira. Good morning.
You're live.
Yeah. This is the most call for Bangapong County.
Okay.
You know, who the vice president know that the respect has in him, the respect has gone. You know, from the funeral, you know that respect has gone. Even when the former president arrived to Nima, even the president know that he was seen because when the president get down, in the group when the president get down, the crowd that was there, nobody wake up to record now. The president, but when the former president arrived at the funeral, the whole crowd there, the women, older women, younger one was thinking, our power was sorry, we made mistake. In the face of the president and the vice president, so they know that the disgrace already sat on them. They know they
okay, thank you. Let's talk to the next person there. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Double S American, and of course, Sekou Sharif. Money is Frank Ping, and the manager of Basel FM radio station in Grand Bassa County.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Basel, for this fascinating, interesting show. You know, the thing is clear, and the public that from restrictions. You can recall one of the pieces I would normally play as a teaser. He said, I will tell you, my editor, walk up. They play for the man. And once you do so, they play that in Bible today, your own son that ban on you. For a dollar get job, there was issues. They are going to tell the message, and if there's a rooster and clear, and nobody is clear, and if there's a dictator, they got on you for you wanted the true village. Thank you, man. God, I'm going to teach you English school tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to the next person there. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Sari. We are joining from Buchanan State. Let me commend this morning for the show. You know, let me tell you something. When you had novices that come to power, that why the country, that why the country has been struggling. We had a lot of novices in the Bwaga government, down to the Minister of Bwaga man. He has novice to the presidency. How will you go on somebody or burial, then you go then and create that particular person? So it doesn't make sense. It made my imagination this morning after I was listening to the recording. So, yes, it beat my imagination. So,
okay.
So thank you for the show this morning.
Okay, the cash giveaway is on. We're giving out 10,000 Liberian dollars. Be a part of the many lucky winners here this morning. By dialing *799#, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia, and then you play with your 100 Liberian dollars to stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars here on the broadcast. Good morning. Good morning. We're giving out money, more money, yeah. So all you need to do is play the cash giveaway to win yourself some money. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I come in.
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Hello?
You're live.
Yeah, I'm calling from yeah, good morning.
Let's cut that person off. Let me talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Anime, where do you join us from?
Thank you so much, my dear sister. I'm Richard Barish calling you from my JJY residence today on the 20th day. Really, before I go to the real issue, I'm disappointed in Emeka Akara's creed. Someone who served this country for 12 years.
We're talking about Akara's creed, my brother.
Yeah, he should not have come on the radio station.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes, I'm calling from Bon County.
Okay.
The issue of Jamaku, we know the state of Nima know that the protocol of Jamaku are for the bar presidency because he betrayed our senator that he go bro, and we looking at him, and we looking at Jamaku will not be left in Nima because the campaign always start because the way which Jamaku will move all around Nima, we know. Jamaku came from the ground level, and we were level when we become representative. 2017, he lost the election against St. Frank. The fifth on John made to become our representative. Then the by-election our held in the first election held in Nima, the brought he lost the election against either Congo where the people in John made to become senator through the influence through the influence CDC job manner we are. Then the main president the senator people Nima from bed of saying the people of Nima that this is your son, he will become president. Waka is unable to become president, they will become president. Then he betray our senator. We're looking at him.
Thank you. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Richard back on the line.
Joining us from where?
Let me go back to the issue.
Joining us from where? Yeah, but we are not talking about Carlos Gloria, my brother.
I agree. The issue.
Yes.
Lima County, I think they have a way of having a consensus to reunite their county. And I trust in the people of Lima County, the death of Senator Johnson will not separate them, no matter what the propaganda will be. The vice president's statement over there was actually not in the best interest of Lima County. That could even plunge that county into further division. But I'm sure that the Lima people will do everything they can to find somebody to replace Johnson. That have to be necessary the vice president. And I also want to disagree with your colleague in studio. You see, today all of the radio stations enjoying freedom, including that of your radio station. You know, yesterday when George we were in power, what happened to some of the radio stations that were shut down, including Bernard radio station. But you enjoy freedom of speech, freedom of doing anything without anybody going after you. So people should not make it look like Joseph Boaka is the reason why Prince Johnson died. No.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to the next person on that end. The cash giveaway is on. We're giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars. All you need to do is dial *799# and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars and win yourself 4,000. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. My name is Aliyu Patikomai. I'm picking family and going around the car where Johnson area. You know, let me say thanks to you and Sekule money for your analysis. And let me thank the President, Excellency, President Baka for what he do for Prince Johnson in this country. Samira, in my lifetime, I have never seen government who are taking and government official body honor the way government honor Senator P.Y. Johnson. I have never seen it in my lifetime. So when the government does good things, sometimes we take it and we cannot look at our good thing, but we can't take a whole lot of propaganda and pull it inside. Now, some government official in the past, they die on dumper. That people, the government initiate the former vice president and former chief justice, they die on dumper. Government initiated to even get a fitting burial. But look at what the government did in Samira. The government gave Prince Johnson a fitting burial by even burying horse for him to put inside so that anytime a family want to see, they'll go there and see and make the place clean. So we have to commend the government for what the government did. Thank you very much.
That's your point. Let's talk to the next person. Let's talk to the next caller there. Like we said, the cash giveaway is still on, and we are still giving out 4,000. Good morning.
What are they giving state burial? What are they not giving?
Hello, can you please call your name and tell us where you're joining us from? Can you please call your name and tell us where you are joining us from? If you cannot, let's talk to the next person. You are not just coming, just start to talk. You need to call your name. Be identified. Please.
Good morning, Samira.
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry for coming by on it now.
Who am I speaking to?
I'm calling from Banga.
Okay.
If somebody is saying that the government is right and paying off for Prince Johnson, yeah, we agree, but the problem there, if you cause a problem,
which one of the government bill us for PYJ?
You know that you kill somebody, you will do something that for the other people that going to be convened that you do it. But because the government know that they don't want to Prince Johnson, that want to honor everything to do, so people can move on there. But they are responsible for the death of Prince Johnson. That was the Burma hotel. They could not die because the government know that they are here working out there. That was the green to take or not take what they expected for the burial on our people. You think we don't know?
Okay, morning. The next person. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Let's talk to the next person there. We have a few minutes climbing up to...
monitor.
Yes, lower your monitor.
I coming on.
Please lower your monitor. Lower your monitor. Lower your monitor. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira. I'm Zakir, and I'm calling from Crampasser County for 30 seconds.
Yes, go ahead.
So there is no government that lead their government official on talking do not have a state burial whenever they are working. Those people that have a name as government officials who have made their money over the years. We are discussing the issue. And for Senator Prince Johnson, he talked about building a hall. Which are the halls? Is there a tomb for President of God we last on? How many guys come over the social media and come over the radio station and say reckless things with their reckless government that is support? These guys have some news, the news war. Which are the government that built a house for Prince Johnson? Or the tomb that doesn't go and relax into there why you call it house? It's a disgrace to this country. Thank you, Samira.
Okay, thank you. The cash giveaway is on shortly. We'll be calling winners *799 hash, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars and win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. Let's talk to the next caller there by when we have 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. Then we will do the cash giveaway and we'll be able to call it a day here on the program Good Morning Liberia. So let's talk to that caller there. Good morning. Morning.
Samira?
Yes, you're live. Go ahead. Can you please turn off your monitor? We will not take you while you continue to do that. You can be listening to the radio there. You know that you'll be thinking that you get us here. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira and Siku.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle from Another Street Light in Lower Johnsonville. Thank you very much for the fascinating discussion this morning. You know, the issue relating to the death of Senator Prince Johnson, you do not need a rocket scientist and to tell us that Prince Johnson was psychologically and structurally murdered. And the government and the entire structure cannot be an exceptional. They should take the blame. Because as Thomas Nimler said, he outlined those major factors. And those are the major factors that contributed to Prince Johnson's death. So the guys from the Unity Party, you need to grab that. Prince Johnson supporter Helen here, he did not die. Supporter Weah, he did not die. And I saw he supported Joseph Boakai. This issue of the worker code that was less beneficial to the Liberian people started coming out. And from that particular point that his death came from, and also Jeremiah Kun, and that was Saint Coker are also implicated because they killed a man due to a godfathership in the County. That is one of the major factors that led to this man's death. So these guys into technically Joseph Boakai, Jeremiah Kun, Saint Coker, you are the one that killed Senator Prince Johnson. His death was not natural. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. The cash giveaway is on *799# and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Be able to play with your 100 Liberian dollars. Play more than one time to be able to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Shortly, we do a draw for the cash giveaway, but we will take this short break. When we get back there, we do the cash giveaway draw and then be able to call it a day on Good Morning Liberia. So while we are taking the break, all you need to do is continue putting in the code *799# and then you select option 8. So here is it. Once you press *799#, you are going to see options. When you call it, you will see options. You're supposed to pick, the radio station that you want to play with. Voice of Liberia is the winning station. So once you pick Voice of Liberia, it is the winning station. It's at number 8. Once you pick number 8, definitely you are playing on our station. Then you call it again. They will ask you for the amount that you have to put in. You have to put in 100 Liberian dollars. When you put in 100 Liberian dollars, you call it again, meaning you've played the cash giveaway already. So when you do that one for the first time, you do it for the second time, you do it for the third time, then you can relax now and know as to if your money coming in your phone or not. But let's talk to that caller there quickly. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
You're live. Your name and where are you joining us from?
Yes, Samira. My name is John D. Yakpaulu. I call from Bangabon County.
Okay, go ahead, John.
Yes, Samira, I want to say thank you to you guys for the information you always gather for us in the morning. I think because of you, we have put our radio on to listen to those important information. And you know, Samira, it's very frustrating when you trust somebody and believe in them and allow it to frustrate you. This is the thing that happened to the late Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson confided in Jeremiah Kun, not knowing Jeremiah Kun have different intent to the puppet. So I think the poor Nima, they will know who to become their next leader. But it is very frustrating to trust somebody and it let you down. Thank you this morning.
Okay, thank you. Let me see as if we place calls, but let's take this short break, just 2 minutes. We will do that for them. When we get back, we do the cash giveaway. So while the song is playing, *799#, select option 8, and then you play with 100 Liberian dollars.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Les papes ça no want to do it. Les pocket rock you. Les pele when you come in. Choo. I can see. All the good father do for me, oh. I pay your blessing to plant me and I get out of the door, oh. You open the door, you made a way. Make my enemy call away. They want to hold the down. I let them people not say, me really. So they're going to be not telling me, okay, they open the corridor for me to pass. Say, okay. See how you turning around for good, they were to be. She great, I carried, and I get the kitchen and do well. Congratulations. Yeah, all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you like to yell up all of my mom. Les papes la soba, les papes la Feel a thing I do. Shall I to say we not done so. Me I go pepe, you turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me, play point kill the show. Your own part is slow but show. Tell me I go there, tell me inside. Used to put your left on, tell me what's that. Let them down to your grave. Papi, I do as you say. Hey. I can see. All the good I do for me, oh. I pay your blessing to plant me, and I can't cut a photo. You open door, you made a way. Made my enemy celebrate. They want to wallow down. I let them people make it. Me away, so that I mean, I telling me, okay, she open the corridor for me to pass. I said, okay, she how you turn it around, but who think they were to she great, I carried, and I met. She didn't do it up. Congratulations.
Download your favorite song at original.
I'm feeling the vibe with originalhits.com.
Okay, so that is it. We just took a little break, and those of you who's just joining us, this is Voice of Liberia 104.1, and we broadcast to you from the capital bypass. It's where we sit and broadcast and bringing you the program that is Good Morning Liberia. So we said that once we get back, we'll be calling our winners, those of the people that won 4,000 Liberian dollars. And when time cannot permit us, the next presenter that will be here will continue to call our balance winners, because once the time reaches, we will have to go. Morning.
Morning.
My name is Mira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia.
I'm Lioka Siafo. I'm joining you from Oro.
Old Road. You did play the cash giveaway. How many times did you play this morning?
2 times.
2 times. And you won yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars.
Yes, I saw the message.
So the eagle landed safely.
Yeah, the eagle has landed.
Okay. People are listening to you. What do you have to say to them?
I want to encourage everyone to continue playing the cash giveaway. It is true. It's rewarding.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Let's talk to the next person. That person just won 4,000. You yourself, you can win too. That is, if you play, then you will win. Yes. So that is it. Let's call our next winner here for 4,000 Liberian dollars. The code is *799#. And then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. And after you select the option, you play with 100 Liberian dollars. And people can play more than 5 times. Morning. Good morning. Yes, you are sounding very low. My name is Samira Wonla, and I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Mark Boyma. I'm calling you from Swakoko, Ghana.
Mark Boyma, you are joining me from Swakoko. You did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
5 times this morning.
5 times. You played $500 from Swakoko. You did, you won, 4,000 Liberian dollars. The eagle landed, right?
Thank you very much.
Did you receive the message?
Yeah, I'm a winner always.
Okay. Oh, you always win here?
Yeah, I won 3 times.
Okay. How many dollars you have been winning?
I won 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, today 4,000.
Wow, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Let's now call this person here and be able to talk to the next winner. Like we said, the chance is yours to play. You can play if you want to play because you're giving out 4,000 this morning. And we have a few minutes coming up to 10 o'clock at about which time I'm going to be calling it a day here on Good Morning Liberia. And we will be back on tomorrow with Good Morning Liberia, and also be back on Wednesday with Good Morning Liberia. As every other mornings we are here. So okay, this person number is off, so we'll be on tomorrow again giving out 4,000. Those of you who missed the chance, You can put money on your phone to play, and on Wednesday we'll be giving you 100,000 and 20,000. And Wednesday the code will be announced for the 100,000 and 20,000. But on tomorrow the code remains the same, so you can start playing by 7 o'clock. As soon as you hear the Good Morning Liberia team, you can start to play and be able to win. And on tomorrow, play double so that you'll be able to win more money. My name is Samira One Life. Do have yourself a pleasant day. I've been there with Sekou Sheriff. This is how we say bye-bye.